Alright, hey guys, so I have quite a bit to go over in this video. First off, the Humble Monthly for November was released alongside a bunch of great games. So if you were subscribed to the Humble Monthly, you should have a bunch of games waiting for you in your Humble Bundle profile. Before I get into the games though, I should mention that I was finally accepted into the Humble Partner Program, which means I guess I sort of work for Humble Bundle now. Basically, every future video of mine that relates to Humble Bundle will have a custom link. And if you guys click on my affiliate link or my referral links and purchase something from Humble Bundle, I'll actually earn a little bit of money, which is great for me. And it's about time, considering I've been advertising Humble Bundle for a very long time. It's not going to be a whole lot. Basically, I earn 5% of whatever your order is. So if you guys want to support me or help me out a little bit, basically when I make a future video relating to Humble Bundle, make sure you click on my referral link and then I'll earn like 5 cents if you purchase the $1 bundle. Also, for new Humble monthly subscribers, I'll earn $10, which is a pretty huge deal. And I should also mention that everyone can do this. Even if you're not a Humble partner, you can refer someone to the Humble Monthly. And for a limited time, they're having this promotion where if you refer a friend of yours to the Humble Monthly, you will get $8 of Humble Store credit, and you can purchase games through the Humble Store. The Humble Store is pretty huge. You can buy a lot of stuff in the Humble Store. So that's great if you are interested in knowing where to find your personal referral link. Just click on your profile in the top right corner and go to Settings right here, and you'll find a custom link or a referral link that you can give to your friends. And if it's their first time subscribing to the Humble Monthly, you can earn $8 of credit. So yeah, I guess I'll just be saying that in future videos as well, just giving you guys a disclaimer that I sort of work for Humble Bundle, but these are still my own personal opinions. So yeah, while I'm here, I should mention that the Humble Monthly for December includes H1Z1, which is a pretty big game. H1Z1 used to be very popular before PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. It's a multiplayer survival game. I really haven't played too much of it. I'm not a big fan of multiplayer survival games, but I know a lot of you guys out there are, so this is a pretty big early unlock. You also get 2 in-game trickster crates. I guess those are like skins. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, if you're interested in H1Z1, you can purchase the Humble Monthly. If you're not familiar with the Humble Monthly, basically it's like a loot crate of games. For $12 a month down here, you can subscribe and you can instantly unlock H1Z1 and start playing it today. And then at the beginning of next month, there'll be 6 or 7 other Steam games that you won't know what they are until they drop on that day. But yeah, you basically get H1Z1 plus 6 or 7 other great games for $12. So that's great. You can cancel at any time. And I should mention that if you do decide to subscribe to the Humble Monthly, make sure you guys use my affiliate link in the description below. It'll help me out quite a bit. And another thing I wanted to mention for those of you who have been subscribing for a long time now, they're having a special promotion where you get $20 of wallet credit if you subscribe for 12 months. And the great thing about subscribing for 12 months, you'll also save $12. It'll be $11 a month if you subscribe for a year, and you'll also get $20 of wallet credit. So that is a pretty good little bonus. Okay, so going back to the Humble Monthly for November, I just wanted to quickly go through the games and share my thoughts. So first off, there's Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition, which does include the DLC, so that's like $15 worth of DLC. Resident Evil 5 came out a long time ago. I think it was around like 2008. I guess I can look on Steam, 2009. It's not the greatest Resident Evil game. I would suggest you guys play Resident Evil 4. Personally, I didn't like Resident Evil 5 as much just because it takes place in the daytime in Africa for most of the game. And I just feel like for a zombie game, it wasn't as horrifying just because most of the game takes place in the daylight. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Resident Evil 5. I already owned it, so I wasn't really too thrilled about that. Then there's Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun, which is a pretty big game. If you guys haven't heard of this, it's like a tactical stealth strategy game where you play as these little ninjas and you infiltrate various camps. It's a very challenging game, but it has some very unique mechanics and people seem to really enjoy this game. It has overwhelmingly positive reviews. I do have a video of myself playing in the first level. Each level is like an hour long, by the way, but if you guys want to, you can search my channel and you can find my video on this. But it's a pretty fun game, and normally it's $40. I guess it's 33% off, so it's like a $26 game. So yeah, this was a pretty huge game to be released in a Humble Monthly. Going down, the Elder Scrolls Online, that was an early unlock, so I'll just skip through that. Quick Champions, which is going to be free to play soon, and this only included 2 champions, and there's like 8 champions in total. So I felt kind of gimped with Quick Champions, but it was really fun. I played a few hours of it. It was pretty enjoyable, especially if you're a fan of Doom. Going down, the Elder Scrolls Legends card game, free to play game. I really wouldn't even count this. Dead Rising 2, kind of surprising considering Dead Rising 3 and Dead Rising 4 have been released. This is a pretty old one. But if you're a fan of zombie games, if you just want to kill a shit ton of zombies and have fun with a ton of different weapons, Dead Rising 2 is pretty enjoyable. I think a lot of people really like Dead Rising 2 and Dead Rising 3 and Dead Rising 1, but Dead Rising 4 I don't think got very good reviews. Scrolling down, Silence, which is a point-and-click adventure game, very story-driven by Daedalic Entertainment. I guess, do I have it pulled up? I think I do. I guess I can play a little bit of the trailer just to show you. I know a lot of people really enjoy adventure games like this. It's kind of like watching a movie with like choices, dialogue choices and stuff, and little puzzles. But yeah, that is Silence. That's a pretty big game. And going back, let's see what else. Emily is Away 2. I haven't played Emily is Away, so I can't really say too much about this, but it's something to do with like text, with like typing to someone through like instant messaging. I don't really understand it, but Emily is Away is a free-to-play game, which is the, I guess it's called a prequel, or like the first game, and then this is the sequel, which is $5 on Steam. So that'll be kind of interesting to try out. And then there's, yeah, I'm not missing anything, World to the West. I really don't know a whole lot about World to the West. Let me look it up real quick. I do remember it had a pretty interesting like art style, $20 game. Yeah. So it's like a very cute looking game. It's a action adventure game. Looks pretty charming. I really enjoy playing games like this that are more like relaxing, more casual like adventure games. But yeah, this looks kind of fun. No idea what it's about, but looks enjoyable. And I think that's it. So you also get Wilmot's Warehouse, which is a Humble original. I was playing this earlier today and it was actually pretty fun. Basically, you're like this little square and you're in a warehouse, and this delivery truck comes and unloads a bunch of different items, and you have to sort through the items and take specific items to the gate where people want to buy stuff, and you basically bring them over, and you're timed and you have to go really fast. And I don't know, it's a very addictive, enjoyable game. You'll have to watch the trailer and try it for yourself. But the Humble originals are not Steam games, so that's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of odd though, because all the Humble original games are actually pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So just keep in mind, next month's Humble Monthly includes H1Z1. There was one more thing I wanted to show you guys, because I completely forgot this even existed. Let me see. So a lot of you probably are not aware of this, but if you are subscribed to the Humble Monthly, you also get access to something called the Humble Trove. And basically, these are all DRM free games that you can download at any time and play them on your computer for free. So all of these games, I think there's like 40 games here, you can download them and play them at no cost as long as you are a Humble Monthly subscriber, which I think is absolutely excellent. I mean, a bunch of free games you can play. And one last thing, if you are new to the Humble Monthly, or if you've never heard of it before, you also get 10% off the Humble Store. And the Humble Store is very similar to the Steam Store. You get Steam games, and usually, at least in my opinion, the discounts are a little bit better than the Steam Store. So if you're subscribed to the Humble Monthly, you get 10% off, and you get 10% off like sale prices. So for example, let me see if there's anything on here. For example, City Skylines, I can purchase City Skylines for $6.74. On Steam, I'm sure it's a lot higher. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I know this was kind of a long and winded video, but I just wanted to go over the Humble Monthlies, and I'm kind of excited to finally be a Humble partner, which is pretty cool. So yeah, make sure you guys use the links below if you guys want to help me out. If not, it's your choice. But thanks for watching, and have a nice day.